Welcome to Pastor Jerone TV. I'm your host, Pastor Jerone. As a former NFL player, I'm very ashamed of the NFL right now. And I knew when they brought Jay-Z in, it was getting ready to turn into an unprofessional clown show. Okay? I don't know what he does there. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know what he does. I know it's something about the halftime show. But having him in as a liaison between the black community and the NFL, it was a fool move. Wasn't good. And I'm not saying he's responsible for what I'm about to say. With the messaging in the end zone, the black players are talking about there's going to be a message in the end zone with end racism. End racism. These are the messages that the NFL want to send out to the world. This is what they want to do. Instead of play football, make your money, enjoy your career, let's be social justice warriors. Only when it comes to just messages on the field and just, in front of the camera. These social justice guys could go into these communities, lock arms, players from every team, from 32 teams, meet in every city where there's killing and stuff going on, lock arms and walk through the community. That's a great message. End the violence. You know what I'm saying? The most dangerous place for a black child is not the NFL. The most dangerous place for a black child is not with the police. The most dangerous place for a black man and black child, first of all, is in the womb of a black woman. Because we're talking about 22 million babies that have been aborted by black women since the 70s. Now that's the first dangerous place. The second dangerous place for a black child and a black man to be is around another black man. Because black men are killing black men. So what we're seeing here, I think we're seeing people, these NFL players, ashamed to address the failure of the black community. So then we cast blame in another direction, while at the same time ignoring the real danger to the black community. One white cop killing a black guy who resists arrest, who is taking drugs and can't breathe because he's taking drugs, isn't the problem in the black community. The problem in the black community, have you seen this stuff? These guys are running around like cowboys and Indians, shooting like it's a movie, like it's a video game, like it's not real. They're killing each other. They drive by funerals spraying Uzis, choppers. Excuse me. They're killing each other. What does this have to do with putting the message in the end zone? Now, how's that going to stop the problem? And then how many of you brothers are married to your baby mamas? See, because another problem is fatherlessness. Fatherlessness in these communities. You understand? So then, instead of facing the failures, while you're running out making all these babies outside of wedlock, you run around pointing the finger at the NFL, at an end zone, and at white police officers. See, I've always said this to the black community. Let's fix our problems first. Let's fix our problems first. That way we can't look like we out trying to sweep somebody else's front porch and ours is dirty. Let's fix our problems. Why can't we focus our energy and take all this energy and time and effort and money and attention and focus it on the real problem? The real problem is the hundreds of deaths every weekend in the black community, not in the Latino community, not in the Mexican community, not in the white community, not in the Asian community, but in our community. I don't get this. I don't get this, man. I know what it is. It's politics. It fits the Democrat narrative and they reward y'all and pat you on the back and you know, give you this attention in front of the mic because you're talking for their agenda. You're giving them talking points, and you're helping them push their agenda while they roll out anarchy in the streets and still ignore the huge black problem in our communities. Poor education, no jobs, violence. And then you instead of getting the camera in front of your face saying, hey, listen, y'all need to get some of these jobs, companies and corporations that come into the black community that's paying these people some livable wages, and then help them get some housing to get out of these inner cities. But the Democrat plan now is to take the inner cities to the rural communities now. Y'all heard that? They want to build low-income housing where there's housing, where people you own a home, and all of a sudden now they're building up these large, tall ghettos. They're going to bring the ghetto to you. But anyway, the message is in you, brothers. You are the message. Be a good father. Be a husband to a wife. Don't beat on her and don't cheat on her. Take your family to church. Be a role model that way. Don't drink, don't smoke. Be a great man. And then teach them the Bible. Show them the ways of God. Let them hear you pray.